In 2026, the dream of homeownership in America seems increasingly out of reach for many. The landscape of housing has transformed dramatically, favoring those who are already well off. As median household income hovers around $88,000, it starkly contrasts with the estimated $116,780 needed to purchase an average home. This gap raises a critical question: who can genuinely afford to buy a house? The implications of this economic disparity ripple through communities nationwide. Families and first-time homebuyers find themselves in a tight spot, as rising costs in living and stagnant wages leave them scrambling to keep up. Prospective buyers are compelled to either lower their expectations or extend their search to less desirable areas, often far from their desired locations. The pressure mounts as housing prices continue to ascend, fueled by a combination of inflation and a competitive market primarily dominated by wealthier individuals and investors. The wealthy, equipped with abundant resources, remain undeterred. They use their financial advantages to outbid others, further squeezing those who are already struggling. Moreover, investment firms and large entities have increasingly entered the housing market, purchasing homes not to live in but to rent out, thereby reducing the supply available for potential buyers. As a result, the competition becomes even fiercer, pushing more families into renting or delaying the home buying process altogether. Many young adults, burdened with student loan debts and rising living costs, find it difficult to save for a down payment. Conventional advice encourages saving 20%, but this figure has become an overwhelming target for the majority. As a solution, some families opt for Federal Housing Administration loans, which require lower down payments. However, even with favorable loan options, the overall costs of homeownership, property taxes, maintenance, and insurance put a strain on budgets. With many people relying on their parents for financial support, the generational divide becomes palpable, highlighting the widening gap between those who can afford homes and those who cannot. Despite the challenges, some innovative solutions are emerging. Various organizations are now advocating for affordable housing initiatives, seeking to develop more inventory for low and middle-income families. Additionally, public policies at local, state, and national levels aim to address zoning restrictions and promote mixed-income developments, creating opportunities for diverse homeownership. However, the need for affordable housing continues to outpace these efforts. Advocates call for stronger actions from policymakers to ensure that homeownership is not just a privilege for the wealthy but a reachable goal for everyone. The American dream, which once symbolized the ability to own a home, appears increasingly unattainable for many amidst these financial challenges. As the housing market continues to evolve, it is vital to assess both short-term and long-term solutions that can restore balance and equity within the housing sector. Community-focused approaches, combined with innovative financial programs, hold the potential to help bridge the income gap that currently exists. Ultimately, aspiring homeowners must continue to advocate for their rights and demand change in a system heavily skewed in favor of the affluent. The quest for homeownership in America has transformed into a complex fight, where resilience and advocacy may become key to unlocking the doors to affordable living.